Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and Olsa's got a couple of unique lighting solutions let's take a look at. The first is this tiny little floodlight. Kind of a tiny floodlight, is that an oxymoron? But what we have is a 500 milliamp battery on the 6 LED array. It gives us 500 lumens. Only get about an hour runtime, obviously it's going to throttle down, but it also has a 200 lumen, you get about 3.5 hours, and a 60 lumen flash. So there's the 500. And then the 200, and then the 60 lumen flash. It's in a swivel yoke here, which is quite reminiscent of these other magnetic-based swivel lights, kind of like these snap-on ones here. So instead of going big, they went small, which is a great idea because we're just getting such efficiency out of batteries and out of LEDs that for an under sink lamp, even an under hood lamp, something like that, under dash, any place you need a little bit of light, but you don't want to carry a big light, or maybe you can't attach one. Something like this easily has an awful lot of capabilities in a small enough form factor that it comes with a key ring if you want to attach it to your keys and just hang the little guy. Sells for about $25. It's a 6500K light that comes out of it, so you can see kind of a harsh white there. And it's USB-C rechargeable, so that makes a big difference. To keep it always topped off here, pop open the lid so you can see right there. And then it's got a big battery indicator right there. When you turn it on, you can see that thing light up, and then there you go. So anyway, that's one of them, but then they've got another really unique light, and that is this. They call this the FlexPro LED stick. It's hard to get all in one screen here, but it is a 44-inch flexible stick light. It's got kind of this silicone-y feel. It does have retained some bend. And the LED's a little unique in how it operates. So down here, it's got a battery pack, but it is not USB-C rechargeable, unfortunately. It takes this battery charger here, which uses kind of the old kind of computer pin arrangement inside outside, which is something, I don't know why they couldn't do a USB-C, maybe because of the amount of juice to stuff into this battery. You've got a runtime on this about 7 hours on a low setting, so there's a chunk of battery inside this, and it sells for about 80 bucks. This was about 25. I can't remember if I mentioned that. It has two ways to hook the thing, or attach it. One is this collapsible hook that snaps into the base here, and the other way out here on the other end is this kind of flexible ring, so you can easily hang it. But the operation of this is kind of fun. So there's an on button right here, and then an up and a down. So what does that do? Well, the on button turns it on. It comes on in a lowest setting. It's got 3 different brightness levels. So that's the first one, the second one, and the third one. And then remember this other button right here? Watch this. So what I can do is I can shut off from one end to the other all the way down. Let me kill a little bit of light here. Watch this. It's kind of a hoot to play with. Okay, and then it starts over again, or I can hold it in and then it just keeps cycling. What do you think the down button does? Reverses it. So I can put the light up just way at the front. I can kind of customize the light, as you see here. A lot of fun. And when you turn it off and then turn it back on, it turns on where you left it, and if you happen to have a full, kind of kicks on like a lightsaber, or you can do this and make it a lightsaber. So when you turn it on, you can turn it on and then fire up your lightsaber. Anyway, this is what it looks like in operation, so you can see it out in an engine bay. It's easy to position. It's got kind of a full silicone feel, so you're not actually worried about whacking it into anything. And then because it's flexible, you can position it easy. You can just light up the tip and drop it down into the engine bay. It doesn't fold up, so be aware of that. You can't just like a lot of stick lights, just fold it up and stick it in a tool bag. But it's a pretty cool light for $80. I really think they're going to go somewhere with it, and it's unique, so it's also patent pending. Anyway, I'll put links to both of these lights on the
Olsa website so you can see. Again, about 80 bucks, 79 and change for this 44-inch stick light, the FlexPro LED, and then the mini LED floodlight here, about 25 bucks. Pretty cool lights. I'm glad Olsa is innovating in this space. Let me know your thoughts. And with that, Doc out.